So I was telling Seth MacFarlane, if he really wanted to make money, he shouldn't have done a solo show of Cleveland. What's up, everybody? Fly Nerd Group in the building.
What's up? What's good?
Back
people?
for another episode. What is going on? How's everyone feeling?
I'm here, man. I'm here.
I hope all the viewers, watchers, sharers, and fly nerds out there are also doing well. I'm Coach E Soulstar.
I am Chauncey Woodson.
And I am Cosmo Galactus.
Woo!
Peace.
Peace. It's a new day, a new show, and apparently a new blue sun.
No, I like that. That was smooth.
Shine it up.
Yeah. So Andre 3000 of Outkast fame, legendary MC artist, creator, innovator, has chosen to put the notebook down in favor of a world music flute album that topped the charts.
Yeah.
It topped the charts and is getting a lot of critical acclaim. There's the mixed reviews, and then there's the people who just don't understand it.
Right.
And I believe when we first spoke on this, when the album first came out, we very much like, we got to give it a side listen, let it have some legs. But we all agree we definitely want to hear him rap some more, but we understand the path of an artist.
Right.
He made this choice. I think the aftermath of all this is hilarious.
It is. It is. It's quite hilarious, man. Because it's like, for those who really don't give artists time to like breathe and flow and, just expand what they have or when they once had, for him being an MC to just being just a musician, things like that. It's like, you can't, yes, you want to get what you want to get from him, but at the same time, too, like we always said with, other people like James Gunn and stuff like that, let the band cook. Let's see what he got. And that's all that was needed.
Yeah, I agree. Let him cook, and see where it goes. Now, it's still a divisive thing, right? Because you know him for these lyrics.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know him for like inspiring those that's people think they're great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because of
he's a master
right.
teacher type.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
Right. So, the expectations is there. But you said, Sean, Coach Cheese, the irony. Because, this album surpassed all the rap sales this year. I don't know the number exactly.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
But you got to understand, this is not in the rap category. This is
world music.
World music.
Urban music.
Okay.
Yeah, this is world
music.
Right.
Yeah,
so this is different. This touches countries. This touches, other states, other people, other folks.
Yeah, there are whole countries out here, people, believe it or not, that hip hop and rap is not their thing. At all. At all. And while it is a global music, there are very large pockets that this is not their primary, secondary, even on their radar. But things like world music, flute, different composers. He has entered the era of being a composer now.
Right.
Yeah.
Like even though he is playing it himself, he's composing these songs.
Yeah.
So he's entering a whole different realm of artistry.
Yeah.
And what he did was he pretty much opened himself to the world in this way.
Mm-hmm.
And while the hip hop community is like apparently mourning the loss of Andre 3000, it's not like he's dead.
No.
He still does features, by the way. But when he chose to put out a solo album, this is what he chose. And if this is how he found his peace, then I'm with it.
Right.
Now, like some other people, I do disagree with how he phrased some of his things in terms of his responses. I'm 48 and I don't have anything to rap about. I disagree. There are things he could rap about. He's choosing not to. But as we spoke off camera, I still think it's the ghost of the love below.
Right.
It's the ghost of the love below, but it's still all right. So let's talk about it. There was a clip of Lil Wayne saying that he had saw this interview of the rapper that inspired him, and pretty much saying that at age 48 or 50, he don't have anything to talk about, and he found that disappointing. and very he was hurt from it because he gonna keep on. He's a
what I
mean? He's a different beast, but he's from that cloth. You know what I mean? There's the flip side. I said even before in the last episode, Nas. You know what I mean? He dropped like 18 albums this year.
Yeah, he's been a machine.
He dropped like 20 albums or so, like killing it. You know what I mean? And he's doing that to encourage the people of age to continue rapping.
Keep going. Right.
You know, the kids gonna have their music. You know, the kids gonna have their music. So if you are making music, you are targeting a certain audience at a certain age. You know what I mean? I hope Andre 3000 wouldn't be doing anything drill music.
But I'm glad you brought that up, because someone who is definitely a contemporary of 3000, Busta, that last album was what was that? It was him. It was him going after that now Generation Y audience. And he's not even going after the millennials. He's going after Generation Y.
And that's what Andre don't want to get caught into. And I understand that.
Yes.
I totally get that. Don't just be making music to make music. You know what I mean? To try to stay relevant when people's already using your songs and shit already. You know what I mean? So you always going to be relevant. You got classics. That's what you do.
Right.
You know, continue making classics. But, I don't know. AZ dropped the album. You know what I mean?
And it's a decent album.
Yeah,
it's a decent album. I applauded him, and I spoke to you on this the other day. I applauded him with that first song, that reintroduction song, for him not flowing his normal flow, because it made me I can honestly say it made me listen, because I'm like, you don't rap this way. It was still good, but I was like, this is different for you, because we know AZ for the butter.
Yeah,
it's all
the flow.
Yeah, it's just
the flow.
Yeah, the words just connect. Right. And as the album went on, we definitely got that.
Right.
But he also gave us some of actually what Nas is doing, like, let me talk to you for a second.
And we need that, right?
And we need that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And AZ is in that same age range, and what he talked about on this album was the pitfalls of his life, from Life is a Bitch to this.
Right.
That if you listen to the theme of that album, like if you listen to song by song, it's him saying, I can't play the game like this. And this is what the game did to me along the way. And here I am now, still here.
Right.
Truth Be Told is the name of the album.
Yeah.
AZ released a new album, Truth Be Told. Got a dope appearance by Pharoah Monch.
Oh, that Pharoah hook
was
solid.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pharoah, fellow Fly Nerd Group.
And the Fat Joe joint ain't bad. Fat Joe kind of went off.
Hey, now Fat Joe was on online. Well, he was on CNN or some shit.
Okay.
And he was talking about like the rap content, right? His rap content. And pretty much he was saying 95% of what he was saying is lies.
He's an entertainer.
And it's all entertainment. So how do you feel about when artists recant their art a little bit? Is that recanting your art? Or is that...
I think in Fat Joe's case, he's actually trying to shed some of them past sins, because let's not forget, he was the guy that got Cuban Links Facebook 50'd. Let's not forget. Let's not forget, he's very responsible for that, and a few other things along the way. Some club fights and stuff that, remember, Joe's history is not without some incidents.
Oh, he's an official motherfucker. Yeah, he's an official motherfucker.
But when you have
even in Chicago,
but.
With the
Chicago story.
But let me keep my mouth shut.
But when you have things that are like happening to like Young Thug with lyrics being used against them, it behooves you to come out and say, this is just shit I made up.
Right.
Wow.
Because you got to think, Young Thug is getting RICO'd.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny when you think about the juxtaposition. The same court system that is trying Young Thug is trying Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Right.
Same DA. Same DA. But I think it probably behooves him.
Up your name.
Yeah, you clearing it just in case something happened. He don't want to be like he get arrested. Like, oh, remember on this song in 1997, you was like, Joey Crack with him.
But is that legal to do that? What happened to poetic license?
That's where
you selling some keys, but fucking Lois Lane in the same sentence. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here?
I think the difference is when you rap and the raps actually link to the crimes, which there's even some people who are pro Young Thug not going through this. It's like, but he did rap about this, and it's the same event.
Lawyers use those acronyms. Lawyers use the acronym of Thug. What was it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a two-way street, because you kind of, the real ones know, and the people who know the stories know, because at a certain point you are removed from that, but you still rapping about it. So it's like at some juncture it goes from probably truth to lies. So like if he said 95%, I'm willing to bet the first 2 albums he was still heavily invested in crime.
Right.
And then once he got solid, he came forward.
Okay, so all right, of course, this is entertainment. Even back when I was listening to NWA and stuff, and that one interview with Dr. Dre said, this is all entertainment. You know what I mean? Like, don't take this serious.
Well, I mean, remember, Eazy-E couldn't even rap. Cube and Ren wrote all of that. Yeah, so, but Easy was the one that was actually living the life.
But that kind of break down the structure of, like, rap entertainment.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even as an artist, hip-hop culture enthusiast, you see that separation. You know what I mean? So, what about us when we rhyming? You know what I mean? Would you say down the line 95% of the rhymes you say is all lies?
I mean, I guess with my particular style being very narrative and story-esque, I can get away with it because I've never painted a picture of anything that I wasn't. So,
right, okay.
Like, so you take my song "Nice Sweater," that's actually a recount of actual events. Okay. Like, because there's nothing violent there. It's just me hooking up with a girl at a comic book shop.
Right.
That's a real. So like the things I've spoken on.
But that's innocent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't have anything in my rhymes that is incriminating.
I say I walk with gods. I say I say dope shit. I ain't got no criminal.
You gotta like Soulstar versus the Future is a sci-fi album for God's sake.
Or like even if you pick it up to say somebody with like Wu-Tang, even though we know how they rock and how they lyrics go.
Yeah, so can the Cuban Link album only built for Cuban Link incriminate Raekwon?
I don't think so, because I think
eat fish, toss salads, and make rap ballads.
Hey,
crucified ghosts.
Hey, when those early Ghost and Ray albums, if you're gonna use that for any sort of prosecution, you need a translator. Cause some of us hip hop guys,
I'm like, what's that again?
I mean, cause what do I make? A Crusher High Speed Strawberry Kiwi? What is that? What is that?
Man.
Brilliant. So it's art.
It's art. Yeah, it's art.
If you ask Ghostface today, he said, don't worry about that shit. It's art.
Right.
He created rhyme structures that no one else could do.
Yeah.
They can imitate the voice, but you listen to Nutmeg, you listen to Supreme Clientele, certain songs, Ghost created certain styles. No one rhyming with that structure. And he did that, and he's a brilliant mind to put those words together and the mystery behind it, because it make you think.
Oh, yeah.
Rap is a language as well. It's translated as messages. You have your messages to the people. You talk your ghetto parables. You know what I mean? Could Too Short be incriminated?
No.
Okay,
because I think once again, you look at the eras, and then you look at the people, and then did these people do these things? Unfortunately, Young Thug and his people got caught doing some shit. Like they got caught living the life. Yeah. Like even if the charges are extra bogus and trumped up, you didn't get arrested and they found weapons, like legit weapons. It's conversations on tape. So when you juxtapose that against the art, and you hear them like this album come out here, and this shooting took place here, and you mention something that's even close to that person's name that's shot, and you got all these other things out here. I don't think it's right to use the lyrics, but I see where they get to that point, because they're like, you shot this guy in 2021 and you rapped about it on your mixtape 2 weeks later.
Right.
So it's like, don't tell on yourself will be the key. If you are doing dirt and you a rapper, don't rap about your dirt.
That's snitching on yourself.
Yeah, you telling on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You snitching on yourself. Like if you can mention other things that maybe dance around it, but also if these cats was more creative, they'd never know. And I know Young Thug isn't the worst of that crop, but he's a very straightforward kind of like there's no deciphering Young Thug's bars.
Right.
It's right there in front of your face. It's real. It's simple, Simon.
No mystery.
I went to the club. I smoked a dub.
Hey.
Give a girl a rub.
Hey.
See?
Hey.
You see how easy you got into that? Because there's no, you don't have to think about that. But if you want to try and incriminate Ghost off anything, you got to decipher them joints. You gotta decipher them joints.
Right.
What do you mean?
Right.
Chicken. What do you say? Chicken green Wally's look stank.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, come on,
Brown
dude.
and green.
I mean,
Like, dude.
peace to God who rap magnologist, street astrologist, line up the mic, fly joints, the character points, Corolla motor. Ain't got a pack over the shoulder.
Right.
The only thing you can decipher out of that is that he carries a gun. That's the only thing you can decipher.
But what do you do else with it? Who knows? What do you feel, Johnson?
Man, I mean, it's like, it depends on how convincing these artists make. Because, you know, with a lot of the MCs and artists that we came up with over time, yeah, they have, like, you know what I'm saying, they've made really convincing lyrics or what have you. But it got to a point where you had, like, your mass media and your conservative types like a C. Flores Tucker or Dan Quayle, something like that, who want to go ahead and ban and put a whole anti-rap war thing going on, what have you. But like you said earlier, Dre and them said this is just purely entertainment. It is what it is. Now, if you take something, if you believe it, that's on you. But us, we know what it is. We know what we're doing with it. Right. But then, of course, as time progressed, and like you said, some artists, they want to live that life so hard that they just, you know, end up telling them.
John Legend. Not John Legend, Forte.
Oh, yeah.
Forte and Prime.
John Legend.
Yeah, sorry, John Legend. I didn't mean to accuse you of international
Exclusive.
I did not mean to accuse John Legend of international crimes. My fault. I meant John Forte.
Right. What's the scoop? Go ahead, John Forte.
Yeah. Him and Praz, man, they call him in huge international
man.
And
like Time Magazine crime worthy.
Oh yeah. I mean, what John Forte? I'm more than just a rhymer. You still a small timer, hoping at the game she that ass a little kinda. And now he doing a hard 20.
Oh yeah,
he doing a hard. And Praz next.
Yeah.
But Praz was on the whole nother level with that.
Yeah,
that was major.
He's Agent Prize.
Man, he was he was out here double, triple agent, skimming off the top from millionaires. Like, gee,
man.
Fuji for real.
Yeah, right.
That should be a movie.
Right. But look at those are guys who really didn't rap too tough about that stuff, and then actually was doing it.
And that's real because I mean, you get that, and that's what I'm saying. So as hip hop heads, there's a difference, right? There's rap entertainment.
Right.
Yeah.
There's like, I'll say Young Jeezy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like the Fugees. You know what I mean? Where, hey, this guy is just rhyming, but you know, this real shit lies behind it. And that's just the individual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
right.
you know, whatever.
I mean, the most
person could get dipped in any type of shit.
The most criminal member of the Wu-Tang Clan was Capadonna and Master Killer.
I thought you guys was too.
You guys was big too, but I think Capadonna maintained a grimy life for like longer than everybody else. Because remember, after Wu-Tang Forever and his own solo album, and then when he went to obscurity, he was pedicab and selling dope.
That's true.
Oh man.
He
went right
from Chicago.
Yeah, he went right back. Like Capadonna stepped out the streets to the game, back to the streets, back to the game, back to the streets. Like when you see the Showtime, wasn't Showtime that did the Mikes and Men documentary?
Yeah.
When you looked at Capadonna, tell the truth, he looked like someone who was still hustling right that second. Like he was waiting on the call. Like he he was, and he was. Remember the meal at the table? He was the only one gorging himself.
Yeah.
Like man, I'm taking advantage of this. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. He's living that real rap life.
Is that a good life?
Probably not. Probably not.
All right. Did Diddy do it or not?
Woo, man.
Did he do it?
Brother.
Did he do it? Did he do it? Did he not? Did he?
Man.
Shit. What's going on out here in the world?
Boom, Diddy, bye.
Diddy bye. Shit.
I mean, okay, it was bad when Cassie came forward because it was like, he was married to
First,
her.
let's take it from the top. This is Legacy Act, right?
Yeah, the New York the Legacy Act is coming to a close. Pretty much, New York had it where if you had
Adult Survivor Act.
Yeah, Adult Survivor Act. If between starting at this date till now, if something happened, there is no statute of limitations.
Yeah, right, yeah.
You can bring it to the courts now. Argue your cases now.
Right.
That act is fading out because it was only a limited time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And so people are stepping forward with, lots of, I mean, Diddy's one of the more high profile ones, but, there's lots of claims. Like, I think when I read the paper the other day, it was like thousands of claims coming in from various people, but like.
Oh, yeah, so it's various people.
Yeah, various people.
Because people say, oh, you just tearing down black people. No, this actually hit a lot of folks. It hit Jimmy Iovine. It hit a few Bad Boy associates. Who else? Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx. And actually, that's his second accusation,
right?
Overall. So I don't know. I don't know where the
some of this shit people say money grab. Some of this shit saying is keeping a peculiar eye. Because I mean, you're always innocent before proven guilty.
Yeah,
right. But I mean, settlement the next day.
Yeah, see
did she sue Diddy or did she sue the companies that he's associated?
Cassie went straight for Diddy because she was married and claimed that he had forced her into sexual slavery and the mental abuse, the verbal abuse, physical abuse, and so she went at him, and she apparently her first statement was, "I have receipts." She's like, "So when this goes to court, I have the proof."
Right.
I got and she said, and the proof just isn't my word. She's like, "I have video proof, I have pictures, I have text messages, I have a slate of things that occurred in that time period." She's like, "I was scared to come forward because of who he is and how powerful he is." She didn't want to come forward. You see, that settlement came quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like he spoke out for a second, like, "No, I didn't do any of that." And then next day after that, when she said, "Okay, I'm going to the court and the press with everything," he was like, wait.
Like, hold up, wait a minute.
But that she kicked the door open, and then a lot of other charges accusations have followed. Nothing as concrete as Cassie, but they flooding in,
right?
And it's a lot of them. It's like what was he at 15 or 20?
I want to say 15. Yeah,
it was a lot, and. Yeah, it's just one of those things, and 50 is just riding that. He riding that out.
Every chance he get.
50 is riding that out because 50 said that he's always known this about him.
Right.
Apparently this is one of those.
He said he offered to take him shopping.
Right.
Yeah.
He was like, I ain't going shopping with no another girl, man.
I mean, if you think about the mentality of it,
right. No, I get you.
Take someone shopping, you either a kid or some other.
And then,
yeah, because it's different than when you invite your homie out or someone you want to establish something with to say, let's go shopping together, or let me take you to this store that I know of, but I'm not buying you
on this stuff.
I'll put you up, but I ain't. But I'll take you to the location, but I'm not taking you shopping.
Right.
That's a whole different deal. And I think that's the way
because you can do it with the outlet mall, you boys.
Yeah.
You went to the mall. You can get to the polo store with the homies and shit like that.
And on the adult level, I wouldn't mind doing that as well. But I'm not about to say, "Kaz, let me take you shopping." Like, "Kaz, I'd like to go to XY store. You want to roll with me?"
Right.
See what they got. It's different. So Diddy would have been like, "Yo, I'm gonna take you to this exclusive whatever, and just so you can be there." and we hang out, and you shop over here, I shop over. That's fine, but not when you right. The connotation of I'm taking you shopping. Let me take you shopping. That sounds weird.
Very weird.
Guy.
That sounds. If that's not your thing, it's not
accusations of all of that. Just flooded everything. He had to step away from Revolt. He had to step from the day-to-day operations because, of course, the company is not really big financially yet, but it still has sponsors. You know what I mean? And you might want to dip off before the sponsors pull out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah, because I'm sure there's probably like a board of directors or like a council of some sort, and they probably looked at him like, hey, you're going to have to. Yeah. He got Norman Osborn from Spider-Man 1.
And speaking of such, you got a couple of scholarship sponsors who stepped away. It was like, nah, we can't have none.
Yeah.
And Harlem stuff.
Yep. And I think a lot of the people in the political orbit were like, we don't want your donations.
Right.
You stay over there, man.
And I mean, it said what it said. So all this stuff popping up, man. People take what they want from it. It's truth, no truth. It is what it is. Just sticky situation.
It's very sticky, and because I never want to victim shame at all. Like that's not my thing. Yeah. And I believe every thing, all these suits against him are fully credible. I don't, but you have to give benefit of the doubt. Yeah. You have to, because I'm never gonna say that didn't happen to you. That you just trying to get
right. Yeah, y'all lying. Y'all lying.
Because see, that's that what's his name, that the misogynist guy. That's his thing. Like all these ladies lying. Yeah. Like no, they not all lying, dude. Because I know some guys. It's fortunately we all know some guys as a-holes.
Oh yeah.
We know people in our own life experiences that it's like, oh, that happened. Like I'm not surprised. Yeah. So. It's unfortunate because it's a power thing. It's a thing that men have done to women over the years because it's a power thing. It's truly a power thing.
And by no means, you don't want to be insensitive to anybody who has, any ladies who have, suffered sexual assault or what have you. Because, like you just said, you do have people in the industry who are sadly a-holes, even some that we've admired greatly from one point in time, whether it's been on the comic book side, film side, the hip-hop side, whatever. But then, when this stuff has come out...
Actually, all business of entertainment, I heard horror stories. And I actually heard some current ones in the comic book side.
Man, you know how disappointed I was when I found out that shit about Warren Ellis, man? I was a hardcore Warren Ellis fan. Like, I damn near a stan. Like, I stood in line for a long time to get his autograph. Okay. I have loved his work for years. And so to find out that over like the past 20 years, he has had like over 50 sexual assault accusations brought to him from both women, transgender people, and men. Like Warren Ellis has covered the spectrum.
He covered everybody, huh?
He has covered the spectrum. And I'm like, oh.
I don't even make it a joke.
And that's why he got fired from Castlevania. Because remember, the first Castlevania, he wrote that. That was the last thing he was able to get out before the charges came. And it's been everywhere from Netflix.
I'm glad he didn't write season 3.
He did not. But everybody from Netflix to comic book interns have all been like, it's been like every company people have come forward. It's like, dude, everywhere you go, you do this? Like, come on.
And then like when me and Sean was on the way over here to, hook up, had stuff about Eli Roth that's out there.
Yeah, Eli Roth.
And, Eli Roth, he just recently came out with Thanksgiving. And surprisingly, Thanksgiving is about to do a part 2. They're about to do a sequel because it did well enough. Well, I guess a lot of people liked it. But, I mean, it's like, as far as Eli Roth, the man goes, it's like he's on some Joss Whedon type stuff, come to find out. Like,
oh, really?
It's been stuff about how, I guess in interviews or podcasts, he's bragged about hiring extras or PAs to, simply just have
casting couch visits.
Right.
Exchanges.
Right.
Improper.
Some strength for some change.
Right. And it's like, wow, dude, for real? You gotta do all that. And like, you know, there are a handful of people in the horror community who kind of, well, not kind of, but they actually frown on it, man.
Because it be like filmmakers, it's like discouraging. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's like, dude, if you want to get into this industry, do you have to do this goofy ass shit?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or like even us being photographers.
Yeah, right.
Kind of the same deal.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people in Hollywood need to adopt the Keanu Reeves philosophy when it comes to dealing with fans and pictures and things like that.
Right.
Keep your hands in your pockets.
You know, Keanu Reeves does not touch fans.
You don't touch fans at all. No hands.
Yep.
You don't see shit.
Yep. But he'll definitely get in your picture. He'll lean in.
Right.
Keep his hands.
Keep his arms folded or to the back.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. That's the safe. That way it is.
That's safest bet.
Safest bet. That way you don't.
But I mean, he's a conscious brother.
Yeah, he's very. He's one of the good dudes.
He's
right.
Neil.
Right.
He's
the one. He's the one.
I think you have an understanding of other levels of things in life. These other guys are snakes. You know what I mean? Watch out for these snakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know they'll sell you this candy apple, but take the bite as it works.
Mm-hmm. And to people out there just in general, keep your hands to yourself.
That's all.
That's
all you have.
And consent is everything. 100%.
Consent is everything.
If
somebody says no, just keep it pushing.
Right. I don't care if y'all already
butt
booty naked.
Blinded by other reasons. You know what I mean? Like, of course, that shit is. I mean, there's other factors.
There's lots of other factors. It's deep.
It's deep.
Because there's workplace dynamics. There's
some people say,
dynamics.
well, why you stick around if you're going through that? Why you stick around?
Because people don't understand the mentality.
People don't understand.
People don't understand the mentality. It's not easy to walk away. It's for a lot of people. It's not easy. I just realized the other day, thanks to a damn Purina commercial, that some people, because of love for their pets, don't get out of bad situations because they can't take either service animals or certain things with them because they are so dependent on this other person at this point for these other things.
Right.
That if something as simple as, I'm in this bad situation, this man controls all the money, I just want to leave with me and my dog, but I can't. And if I leave, he'll also hurt my dog. So it's like, I'm stuck. Like, because I'm the only thing keeping him from hurting others. Or I can't lose this job.
Right.
I can't, I need this to feed my kids, so I have to take this treatment. And so it's so many factors. Like you said, It's just sticky. It's all sticky and messed up.
So yeah, just stay out of trouble. That's all Fly Nerd Group gotta say. And beware, just be aware of shit, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes we give credit to the ones that don't deserve it, you know?
True.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
But let's move on to where giving the hands is legal. Invincible. Because hands get handed out. And I told everybody last season after they saw Omni-Man flip out, I was like, this is not even the major flip. This is not even the major violence. The Viltrumites is no jokes.
No, they not.
That dude was holding his guts in, fam.
Yeah.
That fool Lucan.
Yeah, he a beast. All right, so let's get into it. I'm pissed off because I have to wait to, January to see this shit. They only dropped 4 episodes. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, that was a weird pause.
Y'all should did some more. What's her name?
Adam Eve. I would have just preferred them maybe even wait till January and then do the whole season. Not put it out all at once, but just do week after week. If you're gonna do it,
if you're gonna do it, right?
Because 4 and pausing, it's like it's a break in the action. That's like, and that cliffhanger that they left it on.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So,
I mean, I know what's coming next because I read all the
You read it. So this is a fast forward because you mentioned before, even before season 2 started, you mentioned that it takes a long time before Nolan returned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is a skip. This is a major skip forward. They skipped over what would be probably some of Mark's more superhero filler. Stuff. And some of the Guardians of the Galaxy. There are some moments in there because they're reversing. There's going to be a tragedy in Vegas. Vegas is important, but it happened before he found Nolan again. So I'm very curious. I'm very curious because part of the things that happened in Vegas helps spur him into space a little bit when it comes up. Because he's kind of like, he kind of gets the Adam Eve thing, like, what am I doing?
Okay.
Right.
Like, what is this? What is this superhero stuff?
And that's what I like about her storyline. Before we get into it, is that she's thinking that the stuff she's doing is not really that helpful.
Important.
Yeah. Or that, you know, substantial. So she is trying to figure out her place.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, where am I going? Maybe Pops was right. You know what I mean? You know, maybe I had to fall back, you know. So I do like that. But dude, all right, so what's going on here? So he meets Nolan and Nolan got it popping on this real alien planet.
Got a whole family, a whole another family
of pets.
Right.
But he doesn't. But see, he doesn't see them that way. He sees these people differently, instantly, almost.
So is this a change after Earth?
I think the last thing Mark said to him, the thing that made Nolan pull off is that you will still have me. Like 500 years from now, we'd have each other no matter what.
Okay.
And I think that stuck to Nolan because the Viltrumite way is to not build bonds.
Right.
The Viltrumite way is strength over everything.
Mm-hmm.
Strength over like if you're not conquering, what you doing? Like if you're not advancing the empire, what you doing? I think that was the first time Nolan realized that the love from his child is forever, and that I think it's the influence of Earth because of the emotions that run rampant on. Like he probably learned to feel on Earth, and it just took his sons and a bunch of murder, unfortunately, to crack that shell.
Right.
That was a rough shell to crack, but
yeah.
But he gets to this new planet and he has a different appreciation of life.
That's some bullshit. So you're going to destroy our city. You destroy Chicago, then you bail, and you get a chance to make babies with some insects. No wonder Virtumites got in your ass, boy. Look at that. Got in your ass, boy. Fuck out of here, man. You disobey your rules. See, that's the thing. He was sent to destroy Earth. So not only did he not do his assignment, you went and started inhabiting yourself in another planet, telling them our business. So, they're going to come in and take some care of me. Rapping these niggas. Ooh, look at them. He tearing them up. Ooh, yeah, man. These Virtumites is dangerous, Joe. And you're right, man. This is just half of it, And
dude, this not even Thrag.
Yeah,
I mean Thrag. This not even Thrag. Wait till General Thrag shows up.
Wow.
That dude is no joke.
Wow.
Thrag is no, like, if you think these Viltrumites right here,
these is the seekers.
This is
these
patrolmen. These patrolmen
gonna get the business because I know they're gonna get handled. You know what I mean?
But it's
gonna get the business.
But Nolan left the key to beating the Viltrumites. Is the reason why he told Mark to read his books.
Mm.
Because all the weaknesses of the Viltrumites are in Nolan's books.
Mm.
So Invincible be the only one to know. Do Nolan know how?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
so
there are people out here. We've seen one of them in season 1 who's Nolan has come across who have pushed him back. Battle Beast being one of them. Battle Beast saying,
that goon.
Yeah. Battle Beast is I believe in the comics when he finally does meet his end is at the hand of like 10 Viltrumites against him. Like I believe Battle Beast does die, but don't sleep on Alan, dude. Alan is that dude.
He got torn up last time. Nothing.
Alan has the Viltrumites and the Super Saiyans and Alan are very similar, where they always come back.
They can take
stronger,
and they come back
stronger.
Yeah, I like that.
Alan gonna get swole. Alan gonna get faster. He gonna get more powerful. Alan is a beast. He's just super nice.
Yeah.
He's just super nice. And that was one of the things about Alan that made him lovable in the comics. Is like he was capable of such incredible violence, and then he come like, all right, Earl, hey, let's go.
That's what we need, man. All right, let's go. So I like, man. So look, are we gonna be cheering for Nolan? He a good guy?
Spoilers: Nolan does come back around and is on the side of the light. Because he doesn't want.
That's such a dynamic That's a crazy dynamic.
Yeah, he's gonna come back around. Is he gonna be accepted on Earth? I don't know. But is he gonna fight for Earth? Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
wow.
fight outside,
Because the Viltrumite War is coming. But the worst villain in the Invincible series is sitting right in front of everybody's face. I can't wait till they come out.
Who's homie? Who?
We've seen this person since episode 1.
Oh, it's the clone, not the Mauler bro.
It's someone. No, it's not even someone who you would even thinking about in a vindictive way. It's a guardian of the globe.
Oh.
The biggest villain in the entire Invincible series is an actual guardian of the globe, but you can almost say it's justified because they were also the most prepared when the Viltrumites came. You're not gonna guess it, and I'm not gonna tell.
I'm over here with my Batman.
Right.
I saw the calculations from in front of your face. You're not gonna
new member or old member, but okay.
I'm not.
I probably know. Oh, well, someone who's probably going that range, I would say is Robot, but we'll see. We'll see. So, Invincible. Whenever the season finish, we are on that, and we will talk more about it. But if you haven't checked it out, it's on Amazon Prime. Check that out, and Adam Eve episode, and catch up on some first seasons. You know what I mean?
Right.
And catch up with previous Fly Nerd groups. Talk about
everything.
Everything.
Well, it's the holiday season, and turkeys get carved, and apparently so do bodies.
Yeah.
As there was lots of holiday horror, and I feel like it's on the rise.
Bodies under the trees, man.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes the chestnuts roast on open fire be on a body, a dead body.
So what's good, man? I thought we supposed to bring in the holiday cheer, not the holiday fear.
Apparently, that's the best time to strike. Because over the years we know it's been lots of holiday horror movies. I mean, Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's Krampus, Black Christmas. I mean, that's the name.
Like 3 different versions of Black Christmas.
Right, the Gremlins. And it's just I've just noticed that I think it's coming back around because there's just the new slate of either violent holiday movies or horror-based holiday movies like Violent Night. Now, was this Silent Night, and then the one on Shudder or something with a knife?
It's a Wonderful Night.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Night.
It's a Wonderful Night.
which I saw earlier today.
Is it good?
It's okay.
See, that shit sucks.
It
sucks, though.
It's one of those movies where it's like, it sounds good on paper, and then when you see it executed, it's kind of like, oh.
But is there one that stands above the rest? I guess would be my question, because while I do love Gremlins, and there are definitely some other holiday-based ones that are.
Howling.
You know what that is?
Oh shit! Krampus.
Actually, the Krampus that made it to theaters was actually not terrible.
No, it wasn't too bad.
But next year, the Terrifier 3 happens on Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yep. Yeah, the Terrifier 3 happens on Christmas. Let's not forget, Wrestler Goldberg actually played a demonic Santa
Claus. Right.
So it's just kind of I believe it was called Santa's Sleigh.
Yeah. Sounds slick.
So I just find the juxtaposition of holidays and horror to be interesting because, like you said, festive time of the year, but lately it's been kind of one of the more brutal times in movies. And I just wonder what that uptick is that we're just now more accepting of holiday violence, where the Home Alones don't hit as hard as the Get Stabbed in the Darks.
Right. I found the pure irony of it too, because to me, and especially, slight spoiler for Thanksgiving, for those who ain't watched it yet, I think it kind of makes a commentary on certain, instances in holiday horror, because like in Thanksgiving, there's a opening sequence that involves Black Friday, which kind of ticks off or upticks the whole premise of the Thanksgiving movie, and you know how people act on Black Friday, where you know everybody and their
lost my
mama,
dad in a TV sale.
right, everybody and their
Now-
mama trying to kill each other over this one little product, and it's like
That's wild business.
it's like damn near pretty much that's what it is.
Hey, people got messed up trying to get Tickle Me Elmo. I'll never forget
Man.
that.
Wow.
I'll never forget that.
TVs, PS5s. I'm like, geez, y'all just have no chill.
So someone was seeking a holiday revenge.
Right.
Sale going wrong.
You know what I mean?
I just find it funny that these things are now just, I feel like are more popular. They've existed forever.
And
But I just feel now it's like a slate of them, both on the big screen, small screen,
stream,
and otherwise, yeah. Even crime. There are even a few more crime movies that are taking place. Like some of these home invasion movies taking place on Christmas are terrifying.
Right.
So it's it's just a weird thing. And I always feel like the holiday season gets the most horror movies in general.
Oh yeah.
Whether they're holiday based or not, horror seems to come out around the holidays.
And plus, I think another thing too is it's almost gotten to the point where it's like, yes, you can make Halloween movies still going around or surrounding Halloween, but you still need to kind of like change the vibe up some, keep horror movies fresh. So you gotta dabble into the other seasons in order to make horror, stand out a little bit more. So,
So what made them choose Christmas to drop horror movies?
That's a good question. I think it's just I think it's just to give the people who aren't into the holiday season that kind of alternative,
or just like the pure irony.
Just the pure irony. Pure irony.
Right.
Like,
that's my whole point. Like,
it's supposed to be festive.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like,
But you're worried about the guy with the knife now.
Right.
Killing you in a Santa suit.
Why am I stabbing somebody with a candy cane?
But like Terrifier 3, right? Is that going to be based on Christmas Day?
Yeah, he's going. Yeah, Art's going to be
around Christmas season.
Yeah. It's using the Die Hard effect, as I call it. Like, my movie takes place on Christmas, therefore it's a Christmas movie.
But the irony about it is that even though it is taking place around Christmas time, it's coming out October 2024 though.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's coming out on Halloween with a Christmas theme.
Right.
That's nutty. That's nutty.
Well, I mean, we know something else that was majorly successful that way. It was called The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
True indeed. True indeed. That's Tim Burton.
That man, Tim Burton opus, really. That was like, despite the fact that he did Batman, I tend to think of Nightmare Before Christmas first when I think of Tim Burton.
You do?
Yeah.
That's tough.
But I think when I think of Batman '89, I think more Michael Keaton Prince.
Right.
I
get you.
It's not quite Tim Burton.
Right.
Now Batman Returns 100% Tim Burton.
Right.
Like the second Batman, that's a Tim Burton movie.
Oh yeah.
That's a real Tim Burton movie because at that point he had done enough where they was like, just do you.
Right.
Just do because at that point Beetlejuice was in the can, Nightmare Before Christmas was in the can. So he was
Edward Scissorhands
would happen.
Right.
He's a weird eclectic dude. I like his visionary directing skills, like Edward Scissorhands, like the bright colors, 50s look. You know what I mean?
Juxtaposed against the darkness and doom.
The dark grimy
vibe,
creature. The dungeon and shit.
I always tell people some of Tim Burton's best films is when he gets to play dress up with Johnny Depp because all he does is just take Johnny Depp and dress him up.
All right, what am I doing today?
Right. What am I today? Because even with Willy Wonka, he was just like, "Hey Johnny, wear this weird stuff." I mean,
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow was a big one.
Oh, dude, Tim Burton and Johnny Depp like this.
Oh yeah.
And same with Tim Burton and Danny Elfman.
Oh, really? The scores.
The scores. Remember, Danny Elf scored Nightmare Before Christmas and Never Looked Back.
That's right.
And a lot of people don't he had never really done anything like that before. So for your first thing, when you wrote and conducted the whole thing, all those songs from Nightmare Before Christmas written by Danny Elfman, composed by Danny Elfman, he knocked that that's huge. Because who don't know, this is Halloween, this is Halloween. Right. Or even what was that first song, the opening song, what is this? Like, Danny Elfman completely knocked it out the park.
That's nuts.
But moving on from Christmas stuff to the gift that keeps on giving CM Punk, apparently. Can't get rid of that guy.
Yeah. So let's get
Phil
to
Brooks.
the top of the turnbuckle news.
You called him.
I call him by his
You called
government name.
Phil.
I call him by his government name. I don't care. But
So
no.
let's go on with the top of the turnbuckle.
So we had a nice little recap. Last weekend was Survivor Series. The Survivor Series that took place here in good old Chicago.
Right.
And had a nice little event. The women's Survivor Series battle was awesome. Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Shotzi is her name. They beat Damage Control. They kicked some serious ass.
It's a wrestling duo name or group name, Damage Control. That's cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
All ladies. And then, in the men's battle, Cody and his squad with a returning Randy Orton. Judgment Day's ass. And I like how the build-up was done because they thought Randy wasn't going to show up. But then when it came to a pivotal moment in the match, Randy's music popped on, crowd went wild, Randy did the damn thing.
Well, I see him look like he about to cut an Axe commercial. Like an Axe body spray commercial.
Right.
Wait, that's it. Wait, they don't have something else. Wait. I gotta get the right clip.
So yeah, at this point, they was about to do the cash in on Money in the Bank. Damian Priest was about to cash in on Seth Rollins, but then, or music pop up, Judgment Day looking all like, oh shit, yeah. They got the oh shit look on their face. And Orton, bigger, badder, more jacked than ever. Right. Look at him. He's like, yep.
Now, I may not follow wrestling, but I know he is definitely bigger than he used to be. Wow.
So he said he was out for 6 months. What happened to him?
No, 18 months, actually.
18 months?
Yep.
Really? What happened to him?
Basically, storyline wise, the bloodline took him out. But in actuality, like I stated in previous episodes, he had back issues, and doctors were afraid that he wasn't going to come back because, part of the reason, or mainly one of the reasons, is because of the way he does RKO in various ways, especially like if he does it like
from midair,
right, stuff like that, right. So by him taking hard landings, like
because
he
his
did,
RKO is like, all right. So there's Stone Cold Steve Austin with the stunner,
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the kick. Then you go down. Then you do the drop.
Yeah.
RKO is anywhere it goes. Ain't no kick.
It's like
so,
you just
know what I mean?
pop
Jump, pop,
right.
drop, and yeah, I can see that. That.
So
I wonder what type of procedure did he have on his back? Was it like a spinal fusion, or did he just need time to rest, recover, strengthen, and change his dynamic?
I think it was time to rest and recover. I mean, not too many details were revealed. And I imagine if he would have gotten some type of real actually take it back. He did get some surgery. So after that, he had to recuperate.
Because back surgery is rough. Even if it's done laparoscopic with the mini lasers, that's rough.
Mm-hmm. Imagine how long it took like somebody for like Shawn Michaels or Edge to come back. Shawn Michaels, it took like 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Edge, it took him 10 years. Right.
Neck was actually broke.
Yeah, didn't Stone Cold break his neck as well?
I was about to say that too.
Mm-hmm.
He broke his too. So y'all say wrestling ain't real, man. That shit, you hop in the ring and do these acrobatics for 10 years, and you holler at me later.
Right.
You say,
it's like I know you didn't take all them kicks, but you took something.
Scripted it is, but y'all watch reality shows. Half those reality shows are scripted. You know what I mean? So entertainment is entertainment. This is sports entertainment. So this guy can come back as well. So let me get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
He was with AEW.
He was with AEW for
Fired.
He's like AEW for like what, 3 years at most?
3 years?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did he make a buzz? Did he help ticket sales?
He helped ticket sales a little bit when he made a surprise appearance. He was headlining. He ended up being a headliner when he came into AEW.
When he even started, I remember that. It was like all the buzz. Like he's back wrestling.
Right.
And then, when he got to all of a sudden the backstage politics, controversies and fights with talent or whatever, that's when it was kind of like, okay, you on your little narcissism kick or what have you. So then after that, it's like, after he got booted from AEW earlier this year, it's like everybody's like, okay,
he made a silent deal.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. He ended up making a silent deal. He made amends with Triple H because they used to be into it back.
I'm a new guy, it's a new business.
Right.
New
You
company.
know what I mean? Right.
I'm the new game.
Right. Vince not in the way this time. You're like, damn it, Paul. You better know what you're doing.
I got it from here.
So he signed him, and I guess, you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate.
Right.
So with all of this, he has tons of leverage in the seat. I bet you he could renegotiate the contracts, get all the ice cream. CM Punk said he won.
Right.
Remember that was his big
that was one of the biggest beefs. Right.
So now he get all the ice cream he want. And Will Steve was the head. So he came through. We're looking at this. This
Survivor Series. Right. And this is like when the Survivor Series ended.
So he just came out and they just went crazy.
Right.
So I saw the Monday Night Raw, excuse me. And he came out and he spoke, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Him and Randy came out.
Right.
Randy had a match and
yeah, this dude right here killed me. Chicago.
Calm down,
dude. It's like,
Yo, this is Chicago, fam.
Right,
This is Chicago, my city.
Shut up.
Right.
You went fucking bowling, bro.
Right.
Get your Naperville ass out of here.
Right.
So anyway,
I'm shocked he touching so many fans.
Well,
that's the other funny part.
So he came back as is he
a nice guy?
He's a nice guy now.
Now here's the kicker that I found out.
Because he's not nice for real.
No.
Right. So I'm saying,
we all know that for sure.
But he did this whole rock thing where he's like, yeah, I'm here for the people, and if it wasn't for the fans, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
I love you all. You know what I'm saying? But then he got a little nasty. He was like, yo, you're a locker room though.
right. But here's the funny part though, because according to backstage reports, everybody talent-wise stuff like that was like, he was cordial, he was cool, he greeted folks, talked to folks, this and that and the other. Then of course on camera when he did his little promo, he said what he said. But if you paid attention at the very end, when he looked into the camera, he was like, I'm here to make money, not friends.
Yeah.
I was like, well.
Well, I mean, he's at what would be the third act for a wrestler.
Right.
Like this is like at the age he is, and I know wrestling, you can wrestle forever depending on popularity and how your health go.
Right.
You can you can wrestle for a long time. So I'm not saying he's at the end of his career, but he's definitely at the I need to think about how to secure the bag before I'm done section.
Right.
This is not the I can bounce around, do crazy things all the time section. He did AEW was a time for that now.
Right.
Because also I am as a personality and as an entertainer, I don't believe he has that many opportunities left to make money on his level. Because he's burning bridges everywhere you go.
Right.
So
after he wrap it up here, it's pretty much going to be a wrap for Mr. Punk because like you said, MMA, AEW, and it's full circle.
I felt he quit on MMA before he really gave. He had the one fight, got whooped, and then never stepped back in the ring.
Man, sometimes you get that real ass whooping.
But okay, so
in the bushes.
So overall, at this point, we're saying
because think about the title card. Because now he lost, there's no confidence in that he'll win the next round.
One, yeah,
right.
It's totally different than wrestling.
Yeah, and that part I understand, but at the end of the day, he's showing that Logan Paul has more intestinal fortitude than he does. Because
I heard Logan Paul going to WWE too, though.
Yeah,
he officially signed.
Yeah, but he put in the work. But when he took those losses, when he tried MMA with those guys, took them losses, he didn't stop.
Right.
He kept going, and he's also worked his way up to WWE.
He could go.
He can now. In the beginning, he was just a YouTube YouTube guy.
Did he win the recent fight though?
I think so. I think he won something recently. But he's come up now to the point where people no longer look at him as YouTube guy for clicks.
Right.
Like he's actually considered a legitimate athlete now because he's done the work. He's done the work. He's taken the losses as well.
Punk definitely done the work.
Yeah, he's done the work, but when he take the loss, it don't seem like he take it well.
Hey, bro, you know, like I said, it's a different ring.
It's different. The Octagon is not Monday Night Raw. The Octagon, them punches real.
He did come out, the crowd ate him up, they loved him, you know what I mean? And it was good energy. So, I mean, you know, everything full circle. Sometimes you got to come back where you started.
Of course.
And, you know, sometimes with a more mature mind, you could go and cover
because
that.
I think he has a certain thing that he can definitely. I think his initial marketing was dope. I think his middle of the road marketing wasn't so hot, but I think that's just indicative of where he was in his life. So I think he's very marketable in this arena.
Yeah.
And I think he has the personality to become a big success. It's just a matter of will he play the game the way the game is played, I guess. That would be the...
we'll see moving down the line. You know?
will.
Hopefully Jade Cargill will hit the ring too. We can see her in action.
Yeah, I would like to see her do something in WWE.
She had presented Nelly with a...
WWE Championship.
Yeah.
Nelly?
Yeah.
Nelly? He wrestled? When did Nelly wrestle?
No. This is just some stuff.
A ceremonial belt?
Yeah, a little ceremonial belt for, you know, his little halftime show performance. I think it was at the Big 12 game.
Yeah.
It was like Jay Cargill, Undertaker,
Okay.
Sheamus, Drew McIntyre.
Oh, so it's like getting an honorary doctorate.
Right.
That was a real belt.
Yeah.
Real, he said it was heavy and shit, so...
I mean, if you get an honorary doctorate, you get to call yourself a doctor. I mean, you get to call yourself a Dr. Cosby. I mean, I was trying to, keep that... I couldn't think of nobody else. I don't know that many honorary doctors.
Good show. Alright, but other news, there was,
a little bit of
I remember
tragedy.
Summer.
Sonny. Yeah. 90s Valet, very popular. Had a tag team called the Body Donnas. Rumored to have had...
Now I can picture them when you said the Body Donnas. I can picture them.
Rumored to have had backstage relations with Shawn Michaels, that type of thing.
Really?
Yeah, so...
Oh, what a mugshot.
Yeah. Time has not been too good to her.
God bless this myth.
So it was a fatal DUI crash. It was in Florida, and she getting 17 years for that shit.
Yeesh.
That shit's crazy. I don't want to put all that footage on it.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it is. We watch it. It is what it is.
That mugshot is so Florida, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Florida.
Florida woman.
Right, at that point, she's a Florida woman.
So, so that's top of the turnbuckle.
Moving on to some anime stuff. The trailer for the Suicide Squad anime came out.
Yeah.
While I'm not against it, I'm just kind of like, why is it formatted like an isekai? And for those who don't know, an isekai is when you get transported from the real world to some sort of digital world that doesn't exist and you get stuck.
Oh, wow.
And I was so that's a very popular genre in anime. Actually, it's like if you go on Crunchyroll, it's so many of them that are based in that thing. Like I sat down, came home from work, played a video game, woke up. Now I'm living in a video game world.
Right.
I think Simpsons did an episode like that. Going to order.
I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to the artistry of it, to how, because it looks like visually it looks great.
Yeah, it looks great. It really does.
I just kind of, part of me wishes they had just taken this opportunity to tell one of the random Suicide Squad stories with this art instead of the isekai, because I felt like you could have done all of this without the isekai plot, without the taking people into a digital world type plot. Because it's comics. You don't really need they already live in an impossible world. Like I live in the DC universe. Why do I,
Supervillain.
So it's like they synced into Final Fantasy.
Okay. Oh, now I see. Well, maybe they wanted to blend the American culture with their culture. Maybe it's a clash of cultures.
Clayface. Okay.
Yeah, they got Clayface as a member.
Yeah,
So they sent them out there to take care of business. Ooh, yeah. That's dope, though. I don't know. I'm still gonna check it out.
Hey, I'm definitely checking it out. I just kind of felt like everything that they're doing, they could have done in the DC realm proper. Without the video
just
game.
make it a DC story.
Yeah.
Y'all just go ahead.
Right.
Hey, that's cool, guys. That's cool. But look, just do the story, all right?
Right. It's like why, like you could have taken this same hyper violent squad
Yeah.
and put them just in the regular old DC world with the same art.
Yeah.
Like pay the same. You can pay all these people the same thing because they're already living in an impossible world. So to go from one impossible world to the next that's a lateral move.
Right.
It's a lateral move.
Well, I mean, did you like the Batman anime?
Batman Ninja?
Yeah, Batman Ninja.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. I thought stylistically they should have done it, kept it in that style, minus the technology, like minus the steampunk.
Really?
Large, yeah. I didn't.
You
like
like your Batman Gotham?
Well, they could have been in feudal Japan doing all those same fights, but keep it on the like. Why do we need the big mechs? The mechs were not needed.
Oh yeah.
We didn't need Joker to transform the thing into a big siege engine.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna go back to feudal Japan,
I still think that's a mix of their mixing our characters or American characters with their culture.
well,
you know what I mean? Mix
okay,
never needed.
well, if you're gonna mix it, then why take them back to feudal Japan and give them technology that exists in the far flung future? Because even with steam technology, they couldn't have achieved what they achieved. They were in feudal Japan. When they arrived there, people were still riding horses. Where you get the engine from to make a robot? You know how long that's gonna take you to do
They
it?
show the craftiness of the junction.
I get he's crafty. I totally know he's crafty, but even for all the wonderful things that MacGyver could do with a paperclip and rubber band, he could not make a steam engine.
You never know.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a room with a paperclip and a rubber band.
Yeah, like that.
Say, get out of this. And if you make a robot, I will commend you so much. Like we going to ABC News with this one. This man making robots out of paper clips and rubber bands.
I'm gonna give it another shot.
But stylistically, it's dope.
Yeah.
Like the style of everything was dope. But see, look, ancient Japan.
Yeah.
Like they even admit they're in ancient Japan.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of like, we don't need all this extra tech. Because they didn't even have the resources in ancient Japan to make some of these things.
Right. Okay. All right. So, well, the trailer is out. When the Suicide Squad drop?
2024. But outside of that, the boys, we've all been looking forward to the
Yes, sir.
to the boy. We had the kind of snack that was Generation V.
Right.
But now we about to get back to the
Which led supposed to lead into the boys season 4. So if you haven't checked that out, you might want to give that a little gander.
I mean, the trailer looks damn good.
The trailer looks super dope. And I mean, just from it, you could tell Homeland about to get busy in this one, man, because it's about power, right?
Yeah.
And he finally, I think, stepped into his power. I don't know if it's comic book related.
No,
or
they
anything.
have. They have as much as Invincible is kind of staying on the road. The boys have totally veered left.
Okay. So I think Homeland about to step into it because now they're using politics. You know, you got people divided.
Well, he's definitely
their own civil war.
He's definitely a better politician than he is an actual fighter because American what's the guy Jensen Ackles character
Soldier Boy
gave him hands and he did not handle it well.
No.
Homelander can't fight.
No, he's not combat trained.
He's not none of them are.
None of these fools are. So man. It looked bloody. It looked political. It looked dope. We get to see where the story goes. Who's coming back? They added a new character. They had a few new characters. It looked like they replacing Maeve, whatever her name is, and I know the boys got a new dude. Who you think Negan gonna be?
Jeffrey Dean
Oh,
Morgan.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah.
I'm figuring he's gonna be some type of government operative type. Who's
There-
gonna like low key try to help him out.
Yeah, there's a character who I can't remember the name of. He wasn't an official boy, but I think he worked close with them in the comics for just at least one storyline.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember his name though, so I have to do some backtracking. But I think that could be who Jeffrey Dean Morgan is gonna be. But I mean, I guess we will definitely see.
Yeah.
And plus, I kind of peeped through his trailer too. They kind of doing some shades of the infamous January 6th. That whole little debacle.
January 6th, break it down.
Well, you know what happened January 6th with the White House and stuff like that. You
Okay.
know. So I think it's a part in here in this trailer that kind of almost emulates that. And, you know, they're pretty much trying to stay in tune with what's going on currently real world wise.
Well, Mother's Milk dropped some weight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, he's looking slim.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be dope, man. Amazon, hey, Amazon's stepping it up. They got a franchise rolling. You know what I mean? They on the 4th season, and with a spinoff already. So this is dope because when you separate the people, he gonna come in and seem like they're a protector, dude, and that shit gonna be brilliant. And that's why I feel like you about to be in this power. In addition to whatever else crazy shit going on with this show, but yeah, this shit is wild.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a wild ride.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be a wild ride. Homelander is definitely headed for. He's definitely headed for a Agent Orange-esque political rise.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is only all gonna end badly.
Oh yeah, of course. So that's what. Yeah.
We are just
like that.
We're just rushing towards the inevitable horrible ending.
Oh yeah.
Homelander is gonna face such a horrible ending. It's gonna be bad.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't. I want to see that so bad. So yeah, keep it coming, man. Boys, check that out. Amazon.
Hey, Big Spencer.
Shout out to Big Spencer, man.
And you know, let's just go ahead and footnote these other two things. Aquaman's coming, and Blue Beetle came out on HBO Max. Can you see my enthusiasm? It's leaking all over the place.
Hey man,
I'm so enthusiastic.
Some people feel offended that we have lack enthusiasm for Aquaman.
Who's offended that we got lack
I can't
enthusiasm?
say it on camera.
Okay. Yeah, please tell me off camera who's offended that we have lack enthusiasm for Aquaman. I know who it is.
Yeah.
I just thought about who's directing it. I was like, I know now. I know. Okay.
Shoot out. All right, so I mean, look, man, I'm just gonna be real. As I stated before all these movies, I'm not an Aquaman fan. I never have, never will be. It's just the way I am. So I have no enthusiasm for Aquaman ever, because now it's like Miss Marvel, same level of I don't like the character, or the character just ain't for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not your character.
It's not my character. Same for Miss Marvel, that same energy. So it's not like I'm hating anything. It's just like coming up reading comic books. These was the items that I at least like.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get into Aquaman until after the Grant Morrison written JLA, which was part of like a huge shift in how Aquaman was presented in the DC universe at that juncture. I'm a fan of Aquaman I'm a fan of hook hand Aquaman and forward.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Aquaman I like. Previous Aquaman, not so. I could care less. But this, I just don't like. I know this movie has to come out because it was made. I know the type of trouble Warner Brothers in. If they could cancel this, they would have. I firmly believe that now after like looking at some of those in-depth articles about all the films that they canceled already. But it's coming out. It's just it doesn't hold any. It has no weight to hold.
It has no weight.
It has no weight to hold.
Actually, I just saw Jason Momoa He was on some late night show and he was talking about Aquaman 2 and he promoted it, but he kind of brushed it off too. It was like, yeah, this is the final chapter of, the whole Snyderverse, whatever that Snyderverse shit is.
Yeah, he knows it's
This
done.
is it.
He knows
But
it's
I
done.
have future endeavors for the DC universe.
Yes.
So, it's like, go and check out the movie if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. That's cool. But, I don't know. They already expect low box office numbers already. And based off the slump with the Marvels and the Flash and all these other movies, you never know where it might hit. People gonna go to this movie, see this movie on Christmas. I don't know. People gonna hop out seats for that. So we'll see. Just Craven the Hunter.
Yeah.
Another film I could care less about.
Yeah. So moving forward.
Highly posable.
So
yeah, let's put some Optimus Prime on that screen.
let's do that. So yeah, man, high and posable. This is about let me get. Oh, I transformed him. I ain't even got him no more. He in car mode.
Oh, the Ultra Magnet.
Yeah,
I see him at the end, hanging out there.
He had this converse face. That's why I love him. God, I love that guy.
Oh, you got a car. Oh, that's Braun on his back, isn't it?
Braun. Wait, I put him right.
Cause I can see it from right here.
So go ahead, Chauncey. You tell them what's up.
So what's up on Highly Posable? We got an announcement per our fellow FNG brethren, Corey Green, that Studio Series 86 Hasbro is coming out with, finally, the Transformers the movie rendition of Optimus Prime. As in the Optimus Prime who came in, swung in Transformers movie, talking about.
Pick him up.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Hold up.
Technical difficulties.
Hold up. Oh wow. Again, wow.
Sorry, that's my fault. I moved.
It's all good.
I moved. Down to Bull in the China shop, all so I can play with Ultra Magnets.
Alright. So yeah. So 86 Optimus Prime.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, man. And it's
So
gonna be.
it's gonna be Optimus Prime from the movie, right?
Yep, it's gonna be Optimus Prime from the movie. Not 100% sure if he's gonna be with trailer, but I'm more than likely. Well, I was gonna say more than likely it being Optimus and him being iconic. You better come with a trailer.
Yeah,
Man, he need the trailer with the little bot that Rover.
You have
man, because I'm telling y'all something, man. This motherfucker, this is a hero.
exactly.
This is the dude, man. And I'm telling you, that Ultra Magnet.
This thing is cool as hell.
Dude, that is super scale. And it goes under one of my toys of the year.
Oh yeah, you did say that when you first got it. Yeah, you said that.
Optimus Prime, you gotta give me the full. Let me show you something. Look at this. I want this. Remember this movie came out?
You got the
mama? Hey, yo, mama, I want this from you. You want to see what I want? This.
Yeah.
So yeah, we getting this Optimus Prime. This the dude. Watch this shit, y'all. I don't know if I can play this on here.
Done.
But yeah.
Never walk, you never run, you're a winner. We are such
Yo, we wild, we nerds.
Hey yo, he was lucky. He was
like,
I will walk the Prime. Yeah, Blitzwing was like, no smoke, Prime, no
I
smoke.
know where this is going.
Dude, Prime shrugged off like 10 shots.
Yeah.
They shot him. They shot him dead on. Boom, boom,
Bam.
boom,
Bam.
boom.
My sound wave.
And a couple more.
Right, I'm just assuming those kill shots.
Yeah, all these are kill shots. All these, he's seen them all roll up. Now here's the enemy. We
One
got
shall
it.
stand, one shall fall.
Now, why he dropped the gat for he come in that room though?
Who?
Prime.
Prime.
Prime had no gat in his hand when he showed up in that shadow.
They box, dude. You know, Megatron and Prime, dude. They fuck them guns, dude. These
Yeah, but sometimes Megatron first option is the cannon.
He's a cheater.
Right.
That's the thing is he's a cheater, and He's a G too, though.
He is the G.
That's my G. So,
well, I mean, so
if they do
winning.
Optimus Prime, you think they'll do an 86 Megatron gun?
Ooh,
They have
tank?
to.
Gun or tank?
I'll say gun.
You say gun?
Oh, really?
If you're emulating the movie, more than likely, yeah.
Yeah, you can't give me Tank Megatron for this. You
Right.
gotta give me the Luger. You gotta give me the Luger.
You
gotta give me the Luger. You gotta give me the Luger.
Hey, yo, that's wild business.
Hey, you know
I
what?
really would support that if they did give us original Megatron. That shit dope. Because, I mean, the MP Megatron, he transformed to a motherfucking pistol. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's adults buying this shit. This ain't kids.
Right, exactly. That's the whole point.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. What you're buying is targeted at our age group,
Exactly.
And so you won't have to worry about the little kid influence. Little kid not about to run around here. Pew, 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 pew.
Right.
I mean, we did, but it was '86 and it was brand new.
Different.
You remember Intertech? Them was gats.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, shit, we had laser tag. We had the power gun.
Yep. Well, we used to-
Pistols,
Right.
yeah. We all
about
had
shooting
pistols.
something. A-Team shot every week on TV.
Right.
Never hit nobody, but they
We
shot.
bought them pistols. So, yeah, man. So, it's just reflection of the time.
Other times,
shit.
yeah.
But take us back with that 86 shit. I'm all for it. So, yeah, I would have a surprise, but I'm going to have to call the male people in order for my open box ceremony. But
Oh yeah.
we'll rest in peace that idea later. But, yo, I think that's
the Perceptor.
Yeah.
Oh wait, someone did like stop motion on the
movie. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I may need to watch this. I need to watch this.
For all of our cities.
Stop motion AK. Yeah, you can just drop that link in the group chat.
This is rolled up, pulled up.
Man, this is dope.
Yeah, it is dope.
And it's the actual
Exact
figures.
movements and everything.
Yeah.
Now, how you get that 86 so fast? Well, I don't know. This shit dope.
This is like Robot Chicken level.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is what, toy photography for Take Y'all. I'm glad this popped up because, this could really, you could do recreations. That's ill. You could do
Wow.
You could do recreations if you took your time. Toy photography, every still is like 20 shots a second.
Mhm.
It is
Oh, yeah.
lot. But if you have the patience and the skill set, yeah, you could do some marvelous work.
Well, I mean, this is obviously a case they took the movie
And
edit
replayed,
and because it's still actual. The background is the movie itself,
Exactly.
And so, but
just overimposed.
yeah, they superimpose the toys.
But
Still
you still
dope.
got to make them run and all of that. It's still computer work.
Oh yeah. No, they putting in work. This is dope, and just an overall good concept
Yeah.
in general. Like I said, Robot Chicken worthy, right here.
They
Like
used the MP Starscream.
Mhm.
So yeah, you could tell which toy they used and shit. Like all this shit.
yeah, because they probably couldn't get all originals, but it looks like they came pretty.
Whatever
close.
you could get, yeah.
Looks like they
you just
came
use it,
pretty
you just
close.
chop it up. That's dope.
Yeah, this is amazing. I would definitely want to watch this in the comfort of the home.
Yeah, load up.
Yep. Yep.
So on that note, let's wrap it up. So enjoy your coaches, enjoy his evening.
Hey, yo, big shout out as always to my Dice Suit people. We actually talked Fly Nerd Group for the first 10 minutes of the game today.
Nice.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
They plugged the YouTube, they plugged the website. I did not know how many people who watch the Dice Suit broadcast actually have started watching our broadcast. I did not know that. So shout out to my Dice Suit people and my Dice Suit fans. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So F&G will continue to make dope content, and Dice Suit will continue to make dope content.
So we'll collab. We'll work with
Absolutely,
the Dice Suit.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? We all gotta meet up and get to talking, get to
For sure.
You know. So any last words, you guys?
Man, shout out to my homie Sean Neely, aka Logical Infinite.
Yeah, I saw you.
Toy
Yeah,
photographer.
yeah.
Also,
Toy photographer.
Toy photographer, does other photography too, concert photography, hip hop concerts.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
Mad love, hip hop enthusiast, good brother, known for quite a while. turned 52 years young recently. Shout out to him.
The trailer closes in the back.
Shout out to all
Yeah.
FNGP.
So you can do the full whole drive through.
Oh yeah. I love it.
I'm in pure wonder.
Yeah, but this is pure reaction. This is pure reaction.
I'm in pure wonder over
Yeah,
here.
that's dope, man. So yeah, so Sean Neely had a birthday. Shout out to him.
I know Sean Neely.
For me, shout out to Corey. Shout out to K-Max. Shout out. I think K-Max went to New York. Check out
New York.
the Jay-Z museum. You know, it's the last day for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I
Shout out K-Max.
Check that out. Shout out to K-Max. Shout out to Ambi. We got some things cooking soon in the future. So check out the Southside Radio. You know, check out for that shit coming soon. And yeah, shout out to all the new listeners, all the new followers, all the new fly nerds that's tuning in.
Nerds and nerdettes.
Yeah, nerds and nerdettes. This is for y'all, man. We here and we gonna be doing this for a minute. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? So yeah, signing out. I'm Cosmo Galactus.
Chauncey Woodson.
Coach E Soul Star playing with toys.
Yeah.
We are the Fly Nerd Group. Peace.
Playing with toys.